All right, Emergency Medical Services Week, if you'd like to come forward.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Yeah, if you all want to come on up.
So, Alex, you can tell us how
Stand in the back.
We just got to follow Alex's directions later. Okay. Emergency Medical Services Week. Whereas every day of the year, at all hours of the day and night, citizens rely on emergency medical services, EMS professionals and volunteers for critical care in homes, roads, hospitals, and wherever the need exists. Whereas a key to success of the EMS system is the impressive combination of courage, expertise, dedication, and compassion which distinguishes the performance of its personnel. The aid they administer often requires split-second decisions essential to preventing disability or death. And whereas Emergency Medical Services Week honors thousands of trained and certified volunteer and career first responders, emergency medical technicians, cardiac rescue technicians, paramedics, medevac pilots, communications specialists, and emergency department and trauma center personnel, EMS providers spend long hours to further their medical education, train themselves on the latest life-saving techniques, and maintain vital emergency equipment. And whereas the efforts of these brave and competent men and women in saving human lives and minimizing the disabling effects of injuries merit recognition and appreciation from their community, now therefore we, the Commissioners of St. Mary's County, do hereby proclaim the week of May 15th through 21st, 2022, Emergency Medical Services Week, and urge all citizens to observe this week with respect and appreciation. Congratulations. Truly an honor for us to be able to present this proclamation today, and so I want to hand it over to Director Walker.
I'll start, then I'm going to let my EMS chief talk. So first, thank you, commissioners, for your support. We couldn't do this without you. This really is about providing service to the community, and you make this happen. So thank you for that. Thank you to our volunteers. Again, without the volunteers, we could not make this happen. They carried us for years. We're carrying them a little bit, but it is a wonderful partnership. They will always be a part of this. This year is a really special year for St. Mary's County government. This is the first year that we stand here as paid, and I'm not an EMS, but our people stand here as paid EMS providers in this EMS week. So it is really a very special time for us. Thank you all for everything you do, volunteers and paid personnel. Again, our goal is to provide the adequate treatment to our community. We will make that happen. We absolutely will be successful. And I have an EMS chief that's going to say the same thing, because he's very determined.
Thank you, Director. So happy EMS Week, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here before you today. And I'd like to say happy EMS Week to all the career and volunteer personnel out there. There's 1,030,760 EMS providers on record to date. And happy EMS Week to every one of them. That's career and volunteer. They do big things to keep our family, friends, and loved ones safe every day and make sure that they get the best care possible. So thank you very much. And I'd like to have Shawn say a few words.
They done messed up now, y'all. Just a couple of things, actually. I have spent a little over 30 years in the volunteer service in St. Mary's County, and it has been an honor to serve the citizens of this county and to continue to do so. I appreciate the partnership that we enjoy with the director and with Chief Edlin, who I've said this out loud in public before, the best thing we could have hoped for in our chief search. I also want to, as a side note, for our friends from Public Works, acknowledge the work that they did with us with the COVID clinics, and they had staff out there every day we were there, they were there. So those kinds of partnerships are valuable, and those are the kinds of partnerships that we have fostered and grown, and the advent of our career service is a part of that. I also want to take an opportunity out loud in public to express some personal appreciation. My husband was the serving chief at Lexington Park Rescue Squad, and he died suddenly in November from pulmonary embolism. So the support that we got for our department specifically in Lexington Park, from DES, from Acting Chief Shea, and from the commissioners, and the honor that the county government did for Michael was humbling and moving and deeply appreciated. And I think that as we move forward in the environment that we're creating and in the service that we are building on, the example of service that existed in his life is a thing that I hold on to. And it is it's an example that I encourage everybody to look at. Look at those ways that you can make the world around you a little bit of a better place. That's what I do. And do those things, because that's what we all need to do. If we're lifting everybody up, we're all getting higher. So thank you all.
It's almost as if we've done this before.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice seeing you again.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir.